Hey friends, welcome back to your grandmother's house. Would you like to watch Guy's Grocery Games? It seems that the giant speed bump on the road to Christmas named Thanksgiving is upon us. A beautiful time to spend time with family and be thankful. Well, not this year. Thanksgiving is boring. That's why I did what I always do when I'm bored. I started a fight. If you remember a couple years ago, I did a video where I used Instagram polls to find the best or at least most liked Thanksgiving food, and since so much has changed since then, I feel like it'd be really fun to do it again. So I went back to the exact same randomized bracket I made 2 years ago, and by went back to, I mean I made it from scratch because I got a new computer and could not find the original one. And then once again brought the polls to the people. Now you can go and watch that video from 2 years ago if you want, but it's almost not even worth it because, spoiler alert, mac and cheese won. And I stand by my statement from 2 years ago. Mac and cheese is God's gift to man, but it's not a Thanksgiving specific dish. Like, you mean to tell me that a dish that I'm gonna eat any random Tuesday at 3 p.m. is the best Thanksgiving food? Come on. Well, that's enough gobbling for now. Let's get to some results. Corn casserole versus green bean casserole. I don't know if I've ever had corn casserole, but I look forward to green bean casserole every year, and it is solely because of crispy onion straws. And it ended in a tie. I can't get through one freaking poll. After lots of long consideration, thoughts, counsel, and prayers, I decided to push green bean casserole through because that's what I want to do. And I never get to vote on these. Let me have this one. Ham versus mac and cheese. Well, if it isn't mac and cheese, my arch nemesis. The way that mac and cheese has such a grip on you people that you would choose it over the Thanksgiving staple that is ham. If mac and cheese goes all the way again this year, I will never forgive you. Fried turkey versus northern stuffing. If you don't know, northern stuffing is made with white bread and southern stuffing is made with cornbread and goes under the alias dressin'. I don't think I've ever had fried turkey, but y'all seem to like it. I will say I do think exploding fried turkey videos are really funny. Southern stuffing or dressin' versus pumpkin pie. This might be a hot take, but I don't think pumpkin pie is that good. I really just use it as a vessel for whipped cream. And southern stuffing wins by 2 votes, which kind of surprises me, but also not really, because southern people really love their dressin'. Ambrosia versus Brussels sprouts. Do people still even eat ambrosia? Either way, Brussels sprouts wins. How bad of a dish do you have to be for someone to be like, no, I'll have the Brussels sprouts. Chocolate pie versus pecan pie. I will die on the hill if pie is better than cake, but making pies fight each other like this is just so rude. It's like making siblings fight to the death. And pecan pie wins. Turkey versus hash brown casserole. 1 vote. 1 vote. Turkey makes it to the next round. You know, for what's considered to be the main dish of Thanksgiving, no one really loves turkey. Brown gravy versus rolls. I'm just saying, putting a roll on top of a giant plate of food because you didn't think to make room for it hits different. It also beat brown gravy in a landslide victory. Mashed potatoes versus yams. I'm too scared to ask what a yam is at this point, but thankfully I don't have to because mashed potatoes make it to the next round. I'd like it on record that mashed potatoes are the ones that I think should win it all, but that's just me. I'm just saying. Apple pie versus sweet potato casserole. Here's the thing. Apple pie is still better than most cakes, in my opinion. But in the context of Thanksgiving, I gotta go with sweet potato casserole. I don't think you've truly lived until you've had a sweet potato casserole with toasted marshmallows on top. That junk is delicious. Okay, never mind. Apple pie won. Cranberry sauce versus pot roast. These are 2 things I never thought I'd have to compare, but alright. Cranberry sauce is alright. Pot roast is good, it's just not super Thanksgiving-y, so I don't know. Pot roast wins, but Are we really surprised? Cranberry sauce is like the joke dish that everyone makes fun of on Thanksgiving. And you think you're so funny by being like, well, I actually kind of like cranberry sauce. Shut up. White gravy versus cornbread. Cornbread is another one on this list that's good but not super Thanksgiving-y to me. But it beat white gravy, which is understandable. I love how gravy is on here like it's a dish, like you would just pour it in a bowl with a spoon. That's the end of round 1, and before we go into round 2, I'd like to say that you should subscribe. And if you don't, I'll buy you a puppy, and that puppy will be your responsibility. Are you sure you want that on your plate right now? You seem kind of busy. Green bean casserole versus mac and cheese. I worked so hard to get green bean casserole through to this round just for it to go up against mac and cheese. How is that fair? I demand a recount. As I'm sure you'll guess, mac and cheese won. It's whatever. Fried turkey versus dressing. This one was really close, but by 2 votes, fried turkey wins. Somewhere out there's an army of Southern people going, what about the dressing? Brussels sprouts versus pecan pie. I think you can see where this is going. Shout out to people that voted for Brussels sprouts though. Everyone loves an underdog story. Turkey versus rolls. This one is super interesting to me because what do you do when you have to choose between the main dish and the most side dish of all side dishes? Well, get the butter, cause we're on a roll. The thing to consider is that turkey has so much room for error. It's like, I bet you've had plenty of bad turkey in your life, but like, if you just get a pack of King's Hawaiian rolls, you're guaranteed deliciousness. Mashed potatoes versus apple pie. I really love that these were matched at random because at what other point in your life would you be asked the question, apple pie or mashed potatoes? And the answer is obviously mashed potatoes. Pot roast versus cornbread. What a stupid question. Cornbread all the way. Well, that's the end of round 2. If you're not subscribed at this point, what are you doing with your life? By the end of this round, we'll have our top 3 Thanksgiving foods. This is intense. Pecan pie versus cornbread. Y'all, I love cornbread. But man, pecan pie though, like I'm not even mad. Like it's just so good. I had to push it through. I'm sorry. It's so good. Fried turkey versus mashed potatoes. I'm surprised fried turkey even made it this far, but based on y'all's response, it sounds like the superior way to eat turkey. But also, and hear me out, hold on, hear me out. Ready? Hold on, ready? Mashed potatoes. Just think on that one for a minute. Mac and cheese versus rolls. Between all the polls I've run this week, this one seems to be the most stressful among the community. And I'm just so back and forth because rolls are just so safe, you know? Like, there's legitimately only one thing I know in life, and that's rolls are delicious. But alas, mac and cheese is victorious. How, you ask? I don't know. Plot twist, I'm the one that asked. All right, gang, here we are. It's time for the final round, and we have our top 3. We have pecan pie, mashed potatoes, and mac and cheese. The final round will look a little something like this. We're gonna run 3 polls: mac and cheese versus pecan pie versus mashed potatoes, and mac and cheese versus mashed potatoes, giving each food a chance to face each other, and whichever food wins 2 polls is the ultimate champion. Our first poll is mac and cheese versus pecan pie. The results are in. And mac and cheese gets 1 point. Our next poll is pecan pie versus mashed potatoes. If pecan pie loses, then it'll go into 3rd place, and mashed potatoes and mac and cheese will duke it out for 1st. Let's take a look. And pecan pie loses to mashed potatoes, putting it in 3rd place. Our final poll of the night: mac and cheese versus mashed potatoes. Whichever wins this poll will be deemed the ultimate Thanksgiving food. Let's take a look. With a difference of 3 votes, the winner of Best Thanksgiving Food is mac and cheese. I am so confused. Do you legitimately believe that the best thing on your Thanksgiving table is mac and cheese? I love mac and cheese. But this is the best Thanksgiving food. Putting a sprinkle of paprika on anything in a glass dish does not make it a Thanksgiving food. I mean, I guess I can't be too mad because my favorite, mashed potatoes, got second place. But also, I've run this bracket twice now, and mac and cheese won both times? I'm starting to wonder if I'm wrong. Nah, that can't be it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. If you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe so that you can see when other videos are coming out. I love doing videos like this. I find the data super fascinating. So thank you if you voted and participated and got excited and stuff like that, because this is probably the most important election you'll ever vote in. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I hope you gobble till you wobble. Until then, bye!